Alright, what's good, everybody? Let me go hear myself quickly. It's not the most professional looking thing in the world, but this is what I've been rocking with for the last 3 years when I gotta go laptop oriented. Okay, let's see. I don't know if that's like good latency or whack latency. It'd be inconvenient knowing myself. Okay, so let's get started with this new project, Baten Kaitos. This is the first monolith soft title that I've ever played on the channel. Man, that UI sound is a little piss poor. So options. No, wait, hold on, let me. I'm not too keen on the audio sound. It's a little too loud. Let me hear myself and see if I'm being drowned out. I'm not too keen on the. Au contraire, you can't hear me at all. That's some. That's something with these like laptop streams where I have to remember. I don't really have like the main sound set. I haven't had it for years now. But whatever, let's get started on this. Just like with Grandia, and I saw this Let's Play from a guy, but unlike Grandia, that Let's Play was completely privated because he didn't finish it. He did the same thing with Wild Arms Alter Code F. Just like with Breath of Fire 4, we're going with name people gave me on accident. So Monolith Soft made the Xenosaga games. Xenosaga is one for free, uh, among other entries in that series. And Namco has the rights to release that, but They haven't because they've made cost-benefit analyses that determined that might be unprofitable. But I guess Baten Kaitos, they're like, we can do it with this. Why the hell not? This game reminds me a lot of Chrono Cross. Let me hide this cursor somewhere. Okay. I wonder if that's his actual name. It's not just a description of his gender. Okay, so that's just because they didn't have his name introduced properly. Rock Cats. Why is that capitalized? That is that the name of somebody? Because if it was in lowercase, maybe that's just a type of cat. It's a species of monster. You got your ass beat by vegans? You must have been one annoying motherfucker then. I was actually looking at my older Kingdom Hearts 1, playthrough. The one that has part 2 missing. Oh man, that shit was a classic. So one of the controversial aspects of this port is that they didn't keep the English voice acting from the original Baten Kaitos. They just have the JPN voice acting, which I don't really mind because I kind of like the vibe of the Japanese voice acting. Sounds like an audio drama. So I had a choice. It was either play this or play Final Fantasy 13. What I mean is get this or get 13, and for the price differential, I could have gotten first scene and first scene 2, and it would have been the equivalent of getting this. But first scene just has these weird tech limits, and I always feel like I should be holding off until it inevitably gets a remaster, which it might not, but... So you got flavor text. Okay, so old school photography, non-digital stuff. Mimai. That organic looking thing. I don't know why this game doesn't have like modern controller support. It's fairly modern too. Like it just expects me to have an Xbox controller. Machina, that's what they call it. So, if I recall correctly, Masato Kato was in charge of the scenario for the first game. I don't think he's in charge of like the second one, Baten Kaitos Origin, but I already have like an affinity for Masato and how he writes. Yeah, he's probably itching to tell me to fuck off. I figured it was a save point. I mean, if you see just like some weird what the fuck is that looking thing in an environment that it doesn't belong in, chances are it's a save point. the user interface is really good. I wonder if they updated it here or if it was always that attractive. Oh, okay. The one at the top was an autosave. I'm like, it defaults to giving you like a new file. Alright, that's interesting about this world setting. I kind of like the fixed camera perspective. So many people in this town are fucking nosy as shit. Can't wait to get out of this place. Okay, so me might want to see me. Who's this? Look at these dudes with their helmets that make them look like Lord Farquaad. Art ho ass dudes. I remember when I was rocking her hairstyle. This guy looks like a monger on the left. I wonder if he's selling some shit. Setter? Cheddar cheese ass boy. Like that little expression. So is this place supposed to be in autumn? That's why you have those auburn colored leaves growing on that tree? I assume that's a tree there. That reminds me of something. For now, I'll just say, okay, it reminds me a lot of Hunter x Hunter. How much bread do I have on me? Let's look at the economy. Oh, it's doing the Final Fantasy 1 thing. She smiles like Magic Johnson, just happy as shit. Get your ass. You weird ass motherfucker. Going for these elderly people's underwear. Fire burst level 1. Okay, let's. How do I get that, like, fire magic on my joint? You've a mayor? I didn't watch that intro, so I don't really know what the story is all about yet. She's telling you it ain't that serious. Calm your ass down. This is basically a Dreamcast game. Oh nah, she got horny. Damn. It's probably true though. She got clocked hard. This lady's maladaptive daydreaming out loud. Ugh. Hearing like the subs and like the text and noticing like little differences. Again, it's not like such a bad thing. I'm not like, oh man, they said it differently. But it's like it confuses you when you're like hearing some shit and then you read it and then it's a little different. So I don't know which part of my brain should be activated, the reading part or the listening part now. Because they're not going in one accord. That happened a lot with Trails to Azure. Hell, that happens a lot when I put like subs on and the Japanese audio or English audio for some of these Netflix anime. It's like the shit that they're fucking saying is way different. I'm confused as hell. You're the motherfucker that got knocked out, right? You ain't like that. You're not gonna die a virgin. That old lady got a fat ass. Okay, so we got some halal food. Oh, nice. Okay, is that a side quest? I know this game actually has quite a bit of side quests, so I might as well get on that. I don't know why he's. Yeah, it's a talking point, actually, a plot point. Yeah, that latency is shit. Actually, hold on. Let me go back here and check the audio. No, save the game. I haven't spoken to everybody in this town. Visit the church. Who's this guy all the way back here? This is starting to remind me of a metaphor. Fantasia. You ain't have shit to say to me when I walked up to you, but as soon as I'm ready to leave, now you have something to say. It's funny how that works. It's like a constellation that's incomplete. So I'm playing this like classic JPN style where the circle button is the confirm button and the X button is the fuck out of here button. You know, it makes a lot of intuitive sense. But you know, us Westerners, we do it differently. We have the X button as a confirm button. That's what we're used to. Moondial Forest. And what's this over here? Nunki Valley. Got me feeling like Prompto. Is there a way to switch targets? I feel like maybe I should come back here when I got like party members. So do save points automatically heal you? Only one way to find out? No, they don't. So let me go rest up. I see you, smiley motherfucker. I don't really know how much that costs. I guess nothing, but anyway, something I wanted to do besides. Okay, let me go to the church and see what I can do with the EXP I just accumulated. I'm saying it like Steve Harvey. Okay, so I ain't shit. That's what you're trying to tell me. Whatever. Weirdly enough, yeah, this does feel like an evolution of Chrono Cross. Like Masato Kato, he has like a type of game he likes, or maybe it's just the team he fucks with. I keep acting like I can get card broken. I can see how shuffling might play a big role in all of this. Let's talk about So I healed an enemy back then. Okay, so that's shoulder buttons. So, okay. I see now. Oh, he was quick with it. So I know I have like fire bursts. What happens when I get two 8s together? Is there just like a block feature? Apparently, the sequel to this game gives everyone the same deck, so hit him with the 6/7. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get fucked up. Eh, it ain't all that. Oh, this is the thing they were warning about, using water and fire. They kind of negate each other. I'm not sure, Lolly. Feeling gay. I might have missed out on a cool meme if that's the case, but well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. Her deck is much better than mine. Yeah, I have my thing set really low. When I was doing Breath of Fire 4, it wasn't low enough to like avoid copyright stuff. So for whatever reason, I would just get notifications that uh I guess they heard like a faint register of the game's OST, and it was still enough for them to be like, "Oh man, we gotta mute your voice audio." Yep. Let's switch you up. How much damage did that do? You know what Twitch is really strict with? Kingdom Hearts. Draco. Like you record anything in Kingdom Hearts and they act like you're singing simple and clean Utada Hikaru's whole Corey discography or some shit. I can't even tell someone don't go. This motherfucker's gonna get cursed or something. Utada Hikaru is probably cursing my stream. Oh, that's a straight guy? Get him. Yeah, but even like Breath of Fire 4 and Grandia 2, like, as soon as the bot picks up the OST just a little bit, it's like, boom, we're gonna knock your ass out. Her hair is how I want my bananas to look when they arrive uh, via delivery. Like these days, just because of the health benefits, I'll eat like a really unripe banana that's like straight green and tastes like shoe. But I'm just trusting that there is some like resistant starch benefits that's passing through my veins. And if the banana gets too, ripe, which is really weird, it'll be like green one day and then brown the other. I'm gonna just make myself a banana bread. So these days I've been making banana breads like it's nobody's business. Yeah. There was something I used to do with like bananas where I would like mush them up. Oh yeah, I would mush them up and then like put that into my oatmeal. Hmm. I used to use like the blender for that, but I realized that cleaning up a blender is a little too high maintenance for me. So now I'll just take a spoon and mush up the banana. I realize it's a plot point that these characters can hear me speak and give them advice, but the reality is they've been listening to me talk about bananas and Kingdom Hearts music for the last, I don't know, 5 minutes. Considering the fact that this game came out in 2003, if they had a really busy year, they could have like just straight up not learned what Kingdom Hearts is. Man, I was busy with college. I was overseas getting military training. But they know what a banana is because I've been using that as an item. She introduced herself to me again? How many times is she gonna introduce herself? Oh no, it's because she's introducing herself not to the main character, but to like me. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like an asshole. Okay. Really? I gotta be polite to her? Okay. I'm tickling you with my voice? What, do you feel me in the back of your neck? That has to really be awkward. Like, imagine if you're just hearing me say something like, I like to mush up bananas. And you feel that in the back of your neck. I see, I have a hematoma at the moment, but I don't have like a concussion. This is the longest I've ever heard someone uh, try to join our party. I think getting Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had less speech involved. Maybe even whatever is going on with Golden Sun. Do you want to join our party? Sure, let me just complete my WT forms. Damn. You just starved the bacteria in this area. They thought they were about to eat. No, the bacteria in their stomach was about to eat. They're like, oh man, we've been waiting for this. Oh, come on. Okay, let me go get the treasure that I missed out on. See, this music sounds like it's straight out of like the Tales game series. Majinken. Okay, let's make a gamble. Whatever. So I gotta be mindful of something with her. If I have two spells that contradict, I might not be able to get what I need with her. I should just like drop the combo at one hit. So this is an attack spell? I thought green bananas were going to be like a healing spell, so I used it on myself and I took damage. Why are bananas a physical attack in this game? I really don't know. Okay. I don't really know how to. I guess, but by that point, just throw anything else. Let me see. Are they looking for physical fire? What's happening? Because I got the fire cards. You know, lately I've been watching a lot of GameCube RPGs. I've been watching a Let's Play of Skies of Arcadia, and I know that was on the Dreamcast first, but the version that everyone tries to play is the GameCube one. This game... Okay, let's see. So if I level up now, I'll get just +1 on all the basic stats. What about HP? Oh, that's great. Let me harass these ducks. Oh, no, no. Big mistake. They trapped me. Ah, man, I should have saved. They set a screen for me, that's terrible. I didn't know they were gonna be like that. Okay, so 1956. I don't feel like giving up quite yet. Got you. Let me go to the end first and heal. They got that NES Final Fantasy 1 type of shop where it's a menu. Where's my photography? How do I get out of here? Okay. I'm just trying to sell my photos. Everything seems to be wanting to trap me. Okay, so they can each equip something different. Why the hell not? Now I can save. Sorry about that. Some weird scent caught my nose, and then I was like, okay, I gotta sneeze. Thank you. They only gave me snacks. I can block with the sword too, I didn't know that. I made the right guess. I think the dialogue I had here was longer than the boss fight. Damn. Why couldn't you do that in the boss fight? Let me see. Which one would I rather focus on? Let's get this first. I can talk shit in this game. That's great. Let's go with... I was almost gonna follow up, Dark Flare with Banana. So yeah, I'm clearly still a novice at this. Oh, okay. So I start the combo with that. That's probably how we can sell it. Okay, let's see. I just realized everyone in this game seems to be wearing Crocs. Okay. I didn't want to make a comment out of it at first because I thought it was just the main character, but nah, it seems to be like anyone who happens to fight is wearing like Crocs. It's actually a really neat illustration. We just had a boss fight. Oh, that's not a smart move on my end. You can't mix contradicting elements like that. Hopefully that doesn't heal you. Okay. Oh wow, I healed him? So that time the banana wants to be like a healing thing. Wishy-washy ass fruit. Okay, I got lucky with that roll. I feel like I need some lightning spells. Oof. Okay, let's see. A little too paranoid with that. Oof. I wonder if this will work. Okay, so I gotta reload this turn. Maybe I can clutch this out. Oh, okay. This guy is the wake-up call. No, that's actually really awesome. I was expecting like a really aesthetic game over screen. You know, back in the day, like game over screens were like a work of art in these type of games. I was like, oh man, we're about to get hit with some poetry. But then I was like, nah, try again. Okay, let's use a dark flare. Oh, that's what it is. So green bananas damage and regular bananas heal. Like I had a sneaking suspicion, but so I guess you got to block that fourth hit. That's the most important one. Uh-oh. At least I got that hidden. Oh, now you're just rage baiting. Okay, let's go with... This might be one of the few RPGs where I think a timed hits mechanic would really do well with it. Okay, kept it simple. I like that. Oof. So I think he starts using Dragon Press when he's getting lower on health. And he has his water resistances. Okay. So I was really close near the end of that last attempt. So that fight would have gone way better if I like anticipated when he was going to do his water spell and use the defensive card then. That's actually really interesting. So okay, so for those of you who have like ever used an Xbox controller, which side is the A button at? I really don't want to accidentally dispose of items. Cool, an FMV. You gotta think about it like this. So Masato Kato, he was deep in the Square Enix bubble, just working on titles like uh, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Xenogear, like some parts of it, live stream sequence dialogue in FF7. And this is also a little bit of Final Fantasy 11. He worked on like the base story and this first expansion, which you can really tell. So this is really his first major work outside of Square Enix in quite some time. Back when this game dropped. I think he also worked on the Ninja Gaiden titles. It was one of those Square Enix guys that had their major start with Ninja Gaiden. But yeah, this was him taking everything he learned from Square and just doing something new. I did not expect to see dudes with shotguns that have bayonets. I mean, those are probably just normal rifles or bayonets. Bayonets. I thought this guy farted in his sleep. So, yo, grandfather was old as shit, and he didn't even get to die of like an old man death. Someone killed him. I'm gonna be the instigator. Does he have his own deck? This man saved your life twice. I think Mimai might be the most reliable and competent person here. I kind of just want to go back and... Thankfully, we got some beauty sleep. Thankfully, these dungeons are decently length. That's one thing I like about the pre-rendered background image days is that these things probably took so much time to make that it's a big contributing factor as to why these dungeons are so short. You wouldn't want to work on so much elaborate visual stuff, so the dungeons are dense. They don't really waste your time. I mean, this is a very loquacious game. Okay. Slowly but surely, I'm learning how to comprehend Xbox controls on a PlayStation controller. Okay, let's see. I can take that hit from the other one. I wonder if like flying like that would give you a strategic advantage in a fight. Like you could probably get more headshots with your sword. Moto Sakuraba is so good at composing music. I think the reason people kind of dog on him now is because partially the Dark Souls OST, but also like he was working on so many Tales of games because they were coming out like back to back to back that his style probably got a little bit more generic as time progressed because who can blame him? I'd start getting generic too if I had to work on a full JRPG every single year for like, I don't know, 16 years. And they didn't want me to start experimenting and doing my usual rigmarole. Okay, but I'm getting used to this combat system, which is great. I actually kind of like it, which when it comes to these card-based games, I like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which people kind of meme on as being like a bad combat system. But I expect that same level of reticence in like any card-based game outside of maybe Yu-Gi-Oh. This is kind of fun and creative. Like the battles themselves aren't that complicated. It's just you got this secondary thing that adds a lot of detail. Okay. Okay, great. I got escape. All right. Beyond the shrine gates. Where are the blue? Death by Net Banana. Okay, so from up close, they're actually like grenades. Okay, well, tell me what I get for helping you. So I guess I need like a bottle or something. It's getting kind of Legend of Zelda-ish with some of these puzzles. I think deck building is really going to be where some of the complexity comes through. And figuring out what to do with these puzzles. These instigating ass villagers. Jashin. Okay. I heard something like that. I thought he was gonna be a lot more of a fuck off and never come back type of dude who cursed his village. You know, what's typical in a lot of these JRPGs, even like Tales of Symphonia and shit. Wild Arms 1. So many side quests in this joint. Keep making the mistake of asking for advice. Let's see. Is there a class change mechanic? You know, Yasumi. No, it was Yasunori Mitsuda that worked on the Chrono Cross OST, but it's interesting hearing Motoi Sakuraba rock with that same style. Okay, let's go see. Yeah, that slipped my mind. I was ready to head to the city. I was treating that like a side quest almost. Because I always feel like I'm about to hear some bullshit from these characters. Oh, hold on. Something's on the ground. Why are you so rude about this village? This village is always getting roasted. Even I'm roasting it. Actually, yeah, I do want to hear about this. Okay, so you can. Wakata. I know not to move recklessly around here. I get it. So that's supposed to be like a cow and a pig at the same time. Oh, okay. So he's gonna be like this, but no one else gives a shit. I see. That's a nice compromise. Mountain apple. So this is the farm. I'm familiar with this side quest, so let's handle that. So all this time I've been discarding items. I got no idea what's what anymore. So mountain apple. What about those things over there? So I might have to get like a flame from somewhere. And when I affix that to like a oh, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, you could have released a game like this on the PlayStation 1 and it would have fit perfectly. Let's see how you respond with magic. Okay, you're actually pretty decent as a spellcaster. Watch a Magnus transform. Okay. So I can do 3-hit combos now. Be nice if I could do like a shield bash. Go full on Gooby. I could have just healed myself instead of. I'll take another hit. My defense is nasty enough as is. Let's see. So grinding is actually a viable strategy. Let me see if I can fake you out. I did it. What's Green Suigi about to do? That man is suffering from success. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I don't need that extra 2 HP. You know what? I might. So let me save. I like this feature right here. Trust me, there will come a time where you realize just how important that quality of life of being able to return to the title screen at will is. But anyway, so that was fun. I'm gonna wrap things up. This has been your boy, Miss Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching, and Aksamekte.